Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome back to the Crack Pack. So I'm not ready to record my episode yet, but before I clean up the mess that is downstairs, I wanted to show it to you guys. What I did was I decided to run a quarry, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to quarry at the edge because I believe I said in the last episode the bound tools can be unpredictable sometimes. So I'm going to quarry around, and I'm going to quarry each side, each of the four sides, and I use the digital miner down below, and I want to show you the mess right now because it's pretty ridiculous. What I did, I unthrottled the control rods, so the reactor was just running full bore, almost full bore. It was enough power to run one quarry, and the digital miner on regular mode, it wasn't quite enough power for Silk Touch mode, but that's no big deal. So here's the problem with this. The digital miner took out all the stuff except for the silverfish blocks, and there's a bunch of water and lava around here. So what I've been doing, I've got some witches upstairs making LP for my network right now. You can see it's going up. So what I've been doing, I'll never get used to the hover on this. I've been dumping water on the lava, and then I'll whack it with my bound pick until there's no more obsidian, which means all the source blocks are gone. And then I've got some sponges that I'll use to get the rest of those water streams. Sponges will work on lava, but they disappear as soon as you place them. And I'll show you that in case you've never used it. The sponge is pretty cheap. It's wool and slime balls. So if we put that there, that lava went away, but then the sponge evaporates immediately. So I think to the digital miner, if you're going to mine out the whole area and not just ores, I gotta say I prefer the quarry for that because this is too much of a mess to deal with, and due to the fact that I'm under the ocean over here, or I'm all around the ocean, the quarry will not have that problem. So I'm going to clean this mess up. I'm still a couple of episodes ahead recording, or I've already recorded a couple that I haven't posted yet. I don't want to post one every single day and then have to not post for a couple of days. So I'm going to clean this mess up, and then we'll be back for the rest of the episode if I can get up here. I think it might be time to make a molecular assembler chamber, unless I think of something else. That's probably what we'll do. It's nothing new. I'm sure you guys all know how those work, but I was thinking about it, and I've done this type of thing before, making like a 3x3 up here, which would eliminate the need for, I wouldn't have to use the cable, I just have to reroute that. And then since it's touching, it would be touching the monitors, I could just run my cable off the molecular assembler chamber. So I'll figure out where to put it. I was thinking if I had some better looking blocks that matched it, I actually wouldn't mind making it the entire dimensions of this so you could see it, but I don't think that that'll work for us. So what we may do is get rid of this and just put glass so we can actually see the Mac back there. So anyway, I'm going to clean this up, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. I've done a little bit of decorating. Most of the quarries have finished around the base, and I'll probably run a few more just so we don't have any visible seafloor. I haven't found any coral and nobody has seen it, so let me know your opinion on hacking some in, because I really want it to kind of liven up the floor of the ocean there. I obviously have moved the big reactor. It's the same dimensions and has the same number of fuel rods. What I think I'll probably do is move this whole setup over here, and I'm not sure where I want to put my machines, but all I've done down here, I made a bunch of clear glass, and I'm making a bunch of clear glass right now. The floor level will be where the glass is, and unfortunately you cannot put a power tap on the bottom of the reactor, so I had to run the conduit down. Not a big deal, whatever. So I'm still determining what exactly I'm going to do down here. I thought about, since this is where the power is, throwing all the machines over here, and then running some ME cable down, and setting up all the auto processing and stuff. Upgrading all the factories to the the elite factory, and going from there. What I want to do today, instead of making a molecular assembler chamber, since everybody probably already knows all about that, I'll probably make that in my own time once I figure out exactly how I'm going to set all this up. I want to make the salination thing and start making some brine, and I actually want to store it on fluid storage. So we're going to have to make a couple things. I've already made a lot of the pieces of this. I've already actually made enough pieces to make 4 of the advanced solar generators, I think. I should have 16 of these. It looks like 16. I'm not going to count them. Apparently I have to place the first 4. No big deal. Hopefully, yep. Okay. There we go. I got 4 advanced solar generators. I have no idea how much power these things make, but I know that you do need them to power the salination tower thing. So let's make the controller. I'm going to need to make this block. We're at the point right now, I'll just show you, we can basically do whatever the hell we want. We've got about 1,600 diamonds, half as many emeralds, and, all the steel and gold, over 5,000 of everything, tin, copper, all of that. So, I mean, we're basically endgame already. So I'll make as many of these as I can. I'll probably have to make some more control circuits. You get 2 of these per craft, so I don't remember how many I made, but we'll just make as many of these as we can. I guess I need more of these. Alright, so we only got 4. That's fine. And then this one, I made 48 tanks, so we get 48 blocks. I think this goes in a 4x4. You have to pump water into it, so we'll get one of these guys, and I think what I'll do is I'll just build this. Unfortunately, my island here is odd, and this is even. So I'm gonna have to make 2 of them. Not really a huge deal. I could always put it over here, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure if this actually needs a bottom or not. I don't have that information. So we'll figure it out. So what I'll do is I'll just save 4 blocks, and it's not going to be that tall anyway. I think it's I think that's all we can do. But wait, there's more. These go on one side of it. Let's put them right here. I think I can put them all the way across. I'll put my accumulator in the water, and then hopefully we'll make this one level higher. Perfect. And then from what I understand, this controller has to go right on top. It looks like it worked. So what's that? 4, 8, 12. Alright, so let's the accumulator probably won't provide enough water, but that's alright. It's not like this needs to work very fast because I'm not even ready to set up the rest of it yet. And this thing only works, I believe, when the sun's out, even if there's power. I'm assuming the stuff is going in there. There's water in the fluiduct. And this is steadily draining. Empty, empty. Well, let's go ahead and put these guys on top. Man, those things are huge. Those are real looking solar panels. Unlike the IC2 ones that hardly take up any room at all. Alright, so... Oh, it says incomplete, so I might actually need to put the bottom in after all. Let's see. I've never actually built this before. Incomplete still. Well... Oh, there we go. Structured. Height 4. So, okay, now we're getting water. That's good. Like I said, it won't do anything until the sun comes out. And I'm assuming this actually might have been very good. This is the side my ME is on. I can just run a cable and put either fluid duct it out or put a fluid import bus right here to get the brine out. So let's sleep. We'll see if this thing actually works, and then I'll get disconnected from the server. Well, I remember them saying something about beds being broken. Well, I tried. I'm gonna have to edit that out. That's alright. It showed some server stuff in the chat box. So I can't tell if it's doing anything. I don't know if I have to give it a redstone signal or something. Alright, let's try this thing again. We're going to have to move the controller because it has to be on the top layer. So we'll put it there and then we'll fill in around. Alright, now we're height 5. We lost all our water. We're still not making any brine yet. Oh, yeah, we are. Look. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that thing works. So we'll probably make like a 1K fluid storage. Alright, there's a 1K fluid storage. I'm not going to partition it because we're only going to put one thing on it. So, I'll tell you what. Let's make one of these. Alright, there's our fluid import bus. Let's see how much cable we have. Not enough. It's never enough. That's all I can make. So I'll just go ahead and make a stack, I guess. So I'm not really sure if this thing will let you. I mean, I'd think if you put water in and get brine out, it wouldn't even let you pump the water out. So I'm just going to hook this up. We'll run the cable. We'll see what happens. Let's see how much we've got in there. Look at that. 500 and something. And I assume the hotter it gets, the faster it makes the brine. So I think the only requirement for this is that it sees the sun. So this may get moved at some point, and I'll just tesseract this stuff over. So let's run our cable. Just run it along the ceiling. And I didn't make a fluid storage monitor, but we can look here. 1 of 5 fluid types. Hopefully it's not water. That would really suck. Kind of defeat the purpose. Yeah, we're empty on brine now. So, from what I understand, the best way to get water in these things is to use the extra utilities things that suck the water up with mining upgrades. I read that that's a pretty good idea. And it looks like we're losing power because it's raining, which makes sense because it's solar. But so I'm going to just let that thing run. However much brine it gets is however much it gets. And then we have to run it through, I think, some sort of separator. Maybe the electrolytic separator to separate it and then join it back in something else. We'll get into that at a later time. I just wanted to go ahead and start making some because, you know, it may take a while to accumulate a significant amount. So I figured, you know, we might as well go ahead and give it a try. So like I said earlier, I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to move this whole thing, and I'll probably put it on this black ring around the edge. And then that'll allow me, like for the transposer and magma crucible, I can run my conduit vertically and stack them too high or something like that. Actually, I may have to move it out to this one right here if I determine that that's I think that's a pretty wise use of space. I'll probably do it that way. And I was thinking, you know, we could put the Mac in the middle of it, and then it'll just be there. Yeah, maybe that's a plan. I'll figure that out. I think that's going to do it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, by all means, please leave them down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.